Hey, Tim here. In 21.4, you can finally edit published data sources without having to pull them down, put them in desktop, and update them. This was previously a 9-step process. Let me just show you this documentation from Tableau about how to do this. If I just open this up in another tab, you'll see here, there's actually a knowledge base article on how to do this, and it's a 9-step process to actually modify a published data source. It shouldn't be that painful, and thankfully in 21.4, that's been now resolved. You can see here that I have this edit published data source or edit data source button here. When I go ahead and click on that, it opens up a window in another tab. In this particular case, it opens it in another tab, and you can edit pretty much everything you'd expect to be able to edit. You can edit the relationships. You can add more information to the relationship. For example, I can add in returns here, and then I can make sure that all works. I can even go to what they're calling a scratchpad over here, where you can test out the calculations in that data source. So you can go to the scratchpad. The scratchpad essentially allows you to have a look at that data source. So in this case, because this published data source is an extract, it's just pulling the extract one more time before I go to my scratchpad. I should have left it as a live connection actually for this video, but nonetheless, I just have to wait for it because Tableau Online is a queued product. There we go. We're in there, the extract's working. And now we're in a scratchpad where we can basically just test out this calculations and anything we want to do. We can even modify calculations. So if you go in here and edit this calculation here, you can see that this is set. We could say the prior 2 years maybe, hit OK. And now when you've done all your changes, you're pretty much happy with everything. You've gone back to the data source column and everything is sort of working as expected. You publish this change back up and it will essentially publish it over the existing ones. And once that's done, you're pretty much good to go. That change then gets pushed to everything that's connected to that published data source. So this is good because previously the workflow used to have to be that you open up another tab in desktop, pull the data source down, republish it back up, and that was a bit of a painful process. With this, you can essentially just have Tableau server open, edit it, and do the changes as expected. So there's not really much to show here because it works exactly as you'd expect. It's sort of one of those things you wish had been there all along, but it's finally here in 21.4, so go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.